What's up, gang? Jose here, Wire Ninjas. We're coming at you from East Brunswick, New Jersey today, and we got a hot, fresh install video for you guys. Today we're going to be doing a takeover, and we're taking over an install that was left behind, I guess, by another company. I'm going to choose my words wisely. I don't want to trash another company or besmirch their skills, their knowledge, their character, whatever it is, but I do have to show you guys what's going on before we get into the install because it's honestly a mess. And you guys need to see this. We're going to point out several things that are wrong with it. That way you guys, when you do your own installation or you pick a contractor or a company, you know, a home systems integrator, AV install team, whatever it is, you have some knowledge before you go into this thing. You know, you have a good understanding of what should happen, what shouldn't happen. And based on this knowledge that we're going to give to you guys, maybe make a better decision with who you pick to do the work. Because unfortunately, a lot of times we are the second or even third call after another company comes in and doesn't do what's right. A lot of injustice in my industry, and we're hoping to correct that with these videos and other things that we do. It's not right. It's not right for a company to come here, do inferior work, or not do the work and then leave. It's just not cool. So let's go take a look. All right, buddies, so we are inside the home, and we're in the rack room. The adjacent room is the theater room. We're going to check out what the boys are doing, and we're going to check out what I'm about to do. So right now the boys here, we took an assessment, initial assessment. We did a briefing with the homeowner, and I said, listen, what are your needs? Let's figure it out, and let's address them. One part of the needs are these data cables. So the whole home was renovated inside, and part of what happened was the contractor was asked to run a bunch of data cables. Now, the contractor is simply that, I guess, a home improvement contractor. He does not really familiar with low voltage circuits, their deployment, terminations, whatever it is. So he was asked to run a bunch of cat cable. That's what he did. And part of why we're here today is to terminate this stuff, map this stuff, label it, you know, get all the lines validated, labeled, and to see that, you know, which lines are going where. And that way we can get use out of these circuits because they're simply just left here unterminated. Now, the main reason why we're here today is to address the theater. And this is the theater rack in its current state. We have a 4-channel or a 2-channel amp right there. We got another 2-channel amp right there. It's going to go in. This is basically, when we arrived, how it is. We have a power distribution center right there. And then we have all the cabling. Now, a couple things to note. Number one, I would have done a gang at the height of this receptacle. This is okay, but it's not great. It works, it's functional the way the wires are coming out here, but aesthetically this would have been a much better choice. And particularly for a rack location, I like to get the cutout or the wires to be coming out above the rack. So I like my wires coming out above the rack, that way they flow into the rack. Alternatively, you can flow from down to up. However, in this case, what we have is wires that are just simply too short. Now, these audio cables are too short. I always tell you guys I like to run extra slack, and it's 4 racks. My recommendation is to get out to the rack, wherever it may be, and then go up and down the rack once each, you know? So up and down, that way you have enough length for whatever you want to do with the rack afterwards. Let's take a look. So you can immediately see the quality of the work that happened here. You see this wire's just cut right in the middle. You also see that the wire jackets, I mean, it just looks like it was the first time somebody was wiring this stuff. You know, you have a cut right in the middle of the wire jacket. That's not cool. Noise can be introduced. That's what the jacket's there for, to protect it physically, but also protect from, you know, to shield the circuit as well. They're all different lengths. I would have cut them all to the same length. I wouldn't have had the wires this short, but we're gonna deal with what we have, no big deal. Just wanna point that stuff out to you guys. Make sure you have enough slack. Make sure you get the gang cut out exactly where you want it. Maybe aesthetics, you didn't wanna see the thing, so we poured it out the bottom. That's cool, it'll work, but I wish these wires were longer. I'm gonna re-terminate everything because I do not trust anybody. In my field, I tend to work in absolution, which means work without uncertainty, so I can't trust that those wires were terminated correctly by anyone else but myself. For equipment, we have a Crown XLS 1502. We have a Denon AVR 4700 or X4700H. Monster Power HTS 3600 MK2 is providing our power conditioning. And then we have this extra Marantz 2-channel. What's the model? 2-channel power amplifier MM7025. Let's go take a look in the theater room. What size screen is this? I know it's 235 or CinemaScope.
Yeah, that's 127. Yeah.
127.
So I don't know if it's, you know, the inside is 127? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the inside measurement.
125.
Most likely.
Who's watching this?
Haha. These are our tower speakers. Very nice big tower speakers. Let's take a look at the back. It's the Polk Audio RTI 12s. Now, honestly, I actually have the bookshelf version of these speakers, much smaller, but I'm in love with them. And I shot a video or 2 videos with them. And hopefully, I mean, it seems like we're going to destroy those speakers with the workbench testing and videos we're doing with them. But I actually love my little Polks, and they're exactly a smaller version of this. They have the same exact tweeter and the same exact woofer. That's pretty funny. Vienna Acoustics. Homeowner loves this center channel. He will not get rid of it. Very interesting design there. You see the cone itself? It's transparent. That's pretty cool. Very, very cool stuff. We just picked up a center channel stand. I asked him to get a center channel stand. That way when we calibrate the system, it sounds right. Unfortunately, we don't have a carpet in here yet. That's definitely going to affect the sound. I guess we can recalibrate once the room is fully furnished, carpeting, as well as the seating area. SVS monster right here. This looks like a 15. SVS SB16 Ultra. So it's a 16-inch. I could be mistaken, but that seems like a 16. Oh, we have the matching towers back here. But these are probably, yeah, so these are a little bit, oh no, same exact towers. Holy, there's a hell of a set of speakers here. Oh no, Polk Audio Monitor 70. For surrounds. So you got 2 towers for surrounds. We got a set of Atmos heights. I'm not pulling these grills for you guys. They're already painted, so I don't want to pull the grill and mess that up. But we got 2 heights, you know, 1 row. We got left, right, center. Nice CinemaScope screen, as well as 2 surrounds. So we showed you guys exactly what we're dealing with here, live on site. And this rack, I'm going to deal with this rack. We got to re-terminate everything. I'll probably shoot some separate stuff on terminations for you guys. That way you guys know how to do bananas and stuff like that. And then we do have a particular grounding issue. I'm seeing if I can replicate it, but god damn is it a bad grounding issue. Some severe noise coming out of this system. I have yet to figure out why, but I have my theories. But that covers everything. We'll show you guys, I mean, we showed you exactly before, and we'll get this thing done. We'll show you after. We'll get you a working system.
Oh my gosh, is that the Dreamedia van in my neighborhood? What? Wait, Dreamedia, come back! We need you!